I'd like to first say good, blessed Wednesday early morning. It's about 3:52 in the morning. Look at that, I'm going to August. September the 2nd, 2020, time for the change, time for the vision. You know, normally I might be asleep or kind of up because I got a 92-year-old World War II veteran dad with dementia. And sometime I be up, and the night was one of those nights I was up, you know. Sometimes you have to take care of things that he's not able to take care of anymore. I thank God he's still alive and well. I just want to touch on a few things. I just be seeing so much violence in the world, especially in this country that I live in, the United States. Did you hear what the name of it is? The United States. You know, I see a lot of things that's going on, especially in the black communities. It's so much violence, black on black violence, black on black unjustifiable homicides. Now, I'll be the first to admit that there's a lot of police that's unjustifiably killing blacks. I would be the first to agree that there's a lot of white people that's unjustifiably killing blacks. But I would agree without a doubt or contradiction that collectively with the police that's unjustifiably killing blacks, and with the blacks and with the whites unjustifiably killing blacks, collectively they don't compare nowhere near blacks killing blacks. If anybody say different, then they're not being truthful. I'm riding past here downtown. This is the Mississippi County Courthouse. This is the police department here. And I just make my rounds sometime. This is City Hall in the police department. I makes my rounds down here. This area here is 99.99% white. You got a lot of prejudice, racism down here. You got it everywhere, but this is where they keep their cars. They built this here set of protected cars. That's a new fire station that they built. This is something they built a shed. They said they built to do their car. This is something they redid here. As you seen, they got somebody standing on the outside. A couple of, they know my vehicle. But I've been looking at some homicides, and I grew up in what they call the most notorious housing projects in the United States. On the near north side, it's called the Cabrini Green housing projects. The only thing left there now is the row houses, which I first was living in from 1958 to 1970. But this killing that we have now, you had killing in Cabrini Green, but nothing like this here. Picking up the gun was the last result. This building here, y'all, is the detention center. In big cities like Chicago, they call it the county jail. This is the Mississippi County Jail. I did 5 months in here in the year of 2001, unjustifiably convicted by a white jury with one black on it. The black, might as well say, was just like white, but that's not even what I want to talk about. But what I want to talk about is black folks. We somebody got to say at some point. We got to stop this killing. You know, I was in 4 of the most notorious prisons in the state of Illinois. Well, 3 of them. Stateville, Pontiac. Well, 4 of them: Stateville, Pontiac, and Joliet, and Menard. Now, Menard Correctional Center was one of the most racist ones as far as maximum security that I was ever in. Pontiac was somewhat racist, but I'm going to show you the talent that comes out of Cabrini Green, y'all. I would never in my wildest dreams think that the Menard Correctional Center, which is on the border of, I believe, East St. Louis up in Chester, Illinois, I would never dream that they would have a black warden. The particular black warden, I know him personally. We grew up together in Cabrini Green row houses. I ain't gonna say his name, but one thing about him, he never forgot where he came from. He set a precedent, an example at the Menard Correctional Center. He showed some of us, no matter how racist that place was, he still ran it with an iron fist. There was top ranking gang members in there, and he was able to sit down and talk with them and kept the peace. The same within Pontiac, Stateville, and Joliet. You didn't have all this killing. You had some, but you didn't have all this killing and stabbing and things like they doing out in the streets now. When it was a beef, if they couldn't talk about it, they went in a cell, they went head up, and it was over with. When we come up in Cabrini Green, the different gangs get on the field, perform a circle, form a circle, and if they want to fight, go ahead if that's what you want to do. But once you get through, you gonna hug, show some love, and it's over with. But it ain't happening today. Black folks, we go to sit out and eat and have our 1-2 month old child with us. And if you got a beef, you don't even care about them children's. You coming and shooting. When you got a funeral going on, you don't care about what's going on. You just come shooting. You shooting in churches. It don't matter. But how can we keep protesting? I'm speaking to those that just keep on doing this black on black violence. How can we keep protesting when we study killing each other? And then something that we got to really realize, y'all, is some of these groups out there is perpetrating chaos. And I see one. It's a light-skinned brother that be with the Black Lives Matter. And if people don't like it, I don't care if you like it or not. The same one, when this guy that they claim was 15 years old on 50, I believe it was 57, and I believe it was Racine or wherever, he had got shot. They claimed he was a 50, this same light-skinned guy. He claimed that he seen the whole shooting, y'all. He claimed he seen the whole shooting. He claimed the individual that the police shot was unarmed. He claimed the individual was 14 or 15 years old. This was a month or two ago. We ain't seen that camera yet. I done seen him in other demonstrations. You see, with that one, when he said he seen the shooting, that's when all that rioting started. But you didn't see him get locked up. But I'm going to show you how God worked. He locked up in Ohio now. You see what I'm saying? And people is speaking about he's unjustly locked up. He may be unjustly locked up down there, but he been perpetrating stuff. And some of these Black Lives Matter, they perpetrating things. It ain't about black men. It ain't about really black people. It's about one thing. You see, and you got to look at it. Look at the history. I ain't going to even say, look at the history, how they started. It wasn't about black people. It was about a lifestyle of certain people. And I'm going to leave it at that. To each his own how they want to live. But don't bring black people in something that you ain't really standing up for. Black folks, wake up. Stop killing each other. It's senseless. It's got to be another way. I'm going to tell you. I'm living in this little town of 5,947 people. 51% black. You got NAACP. You got Justice for All. You got all these other organizations, black organizations I'm talking about. Black guy gets shot and killed by white police down here that done shot another black brother before he came to this police department, shot somebody else before that. These people don't even march, y'all. These people don't do nothing. The police station only have one black, and they grandfathered him in. The sheriff's department don't have damn black deputy. Now, what did that tell you? But yet, when a person like me speak up against a place like this here, the Family Dollar, who discriminate against me and my daughters, what do the blacks do? The blacks support them. You see what I'm saying? But one thing about it, if anybody got common sense, all you got to do is take a look, man. You know, we focusing on that 17-year-old guy from Antioch, Illinois. Don't be surprised if he did get convicted before Trump get out of office, that Trump will pardon him. You see, don't be surprised. And I'm going to tell you another thing a lot of y'all don't want to hear. I'm not a Democrat or a Republican. I used to be Democrat. But I'm going to be honest with y'all. When Hillary Clinton was going up against Donald Trump, I know the history of the Clintons. I voted for Donald Trump. You see what I'm saying? This time, I'm going to be honest with you. We don't have nobody that's finna support blacks, to be honest with you, in the Democratic Party or the Republican Party. But most people would vote for Harris and Biden because of what Trump doing. But let me tell you, you better wake up. Now take a look at this. When Obama was in there for eight years, he bailed out the auto industry. Now all this killing going on in Chicago, place who strongly supported him, out of all the times he came out for this big election for Harris and Biden, and then he come out when the basketball players was protesting. That was one of the strongest things they can do. But here they let Obama, a millionaire, living in Martha's Vineyard in Massachusetts, don't give a doggone what's happening with the blacks getting killed all over here. And I don't care who don't like what I'm saying. He talked LeBron James them into not or stop boycotting the NBA. I wonder why he did that. These is millionaires. Millionaires talking to other millionaires. It ain't people that live around here like I'm living. You see what I'm saying? It ain't people like those that's got to worry about when you come out of your house, is some black finna shoot you? Or when you get out of your neighborhood, is some white gonna shoot you down? Or if when you at a stoplight, a traffic light, a police gonna tell you to show your ID and shoot you down? Obama don't have to worry about that. But I'm giving y'all something to think about. People, it's gonna take us. People. Obama ain't worried about that. Why would he be concerned about the NBA walking out and not playing because Blake got shot 7 times? I bet if Obama's daughters got shot 7 times or Michelle got shot 7 times, he wouldn't tell them that. Y'all wake up. Y'all might think I'm talking crazy, but Obama don't give a doggone what's going on in no black community. I'm leaving right now, y'all. If you don't like what I'm saying, unfriend me. Peace be still.